Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. We are This and That Outdoors. I'm Greg, and this is Kathy. And
I know our names by now.
Well, for those new people that may not know our names,
so. We do have a few new subscribers, so
we do.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, cool. Today, it's time to plant the tomatoes. We have quite a few. I think I counted them. We have 17 here, plus there's another 6 volunteer brandywines, or what I think is brandywines, out in the garden that I'm going to transplant them to more appropriate locations.
Not counting the volunteer cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, we got a bunch of bunch of volunteer cherries, so we'll be moving those around too. We are also going to plant a cantaloupe.
Never tried cantaloupe here yet. Yep. He's starting to turn a little bit yellow there, so we need to get him in the ground.
Plus, I have to replant some okra. My okra I tried to plant from seeds that I harvested last year, and they just came up kind of sporadically. So I'm gonna kind of just add some in where I think it needs it, and see if that won't help them. But okras last really all season into the late fall. So even if I add some late, it won't really matter. They kind of just keep producing and producing. So it's not like we want all of them to get ripe at the same time anyway. So that's okay.
The chickadee mom just came out of the birdhouse, came over to the mealworm.
Yeah.
What I was going to do is take the camera over there so they can hear the babies.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not sure where she went.
Yep.
Oh, there she is.
Anyway, we also got some onions we want to plant. May try to plant some spindly looking turnips that we had started from seed.
That Kathy started from seed, that she knew better.
I don't have a whole lot of hopes that they're going to make it because they're tiny.
It don't matter.
They're tiny. Let's look at them. I'll show them to you.
Some of them might take.
Some of them might take. So I'm going to try it. That's the whole thing about it.
You know me, I like to try things that people say I can't do.
These are a little small, but if we don't plant them now,
a lot of them are starting to die.
Yeah, and it may be just too hot to grow turnips right now, but we'll see. It's early to mid-April, and temperatures today is going to be in the 80s. So time to get planted.
Over here to the chicken. His mom. Oh, she's out. See if you hear them. I hear them.
So hopefully you could hear those. That's pretty cool. Anyway,
little chickadee babies.
I guess we
need to get started.
Put off the work long enough. It's time to get started.
It's going to be 86 degrees today.
Where I'm planting the tomatoes, I did go and kind of retill the soil a little bit. I mentioned my tilling fork that I had gotten. This is my tilling fork, and here you go. Let's show them how it works.
Sorry if you made you dizzy with the camera.
Basically, you just shove it in the ground and lift it up. That way you're not really overturning it. So if there's earthworms or anything in there, you're not killing them. You're just kind of moving them around. So,
and it gives a good workout too.
It gives an excellent workout. This area I've already done, so it's not quite as good a workout. What it does do, it allows you to loosen up the soil down deep, and that's one problem that we've had with some of our, especially root vegetables like sweet potatoes or onions and turnips, is they don't get, and carrots as well. They don't get to go very deep because the soil has been pretty tight packed down deep. So I'm hoping that this is going to allow things to grow a little bit better for our root vegetables. But I'm also loosening it up for the tomatoes as well, just so you can get the roots down a little bit deeper and hopefully they live a little better. All right, you ready to get started?
I guess so. I'm going to show them this bottle brush before I get started. Wow, the sun's on it. Look at there. It's probably the most blooms that it's ever had at one time. And they're still coming up. This one here is crazy. It's got 5. Let's go to, oh, what was that? This must be a leaf. But yeah, I saw a hummingbird around it yesterday. Haven't seen too many hummers yet this spring. But got a lot of bees up there on it. So, anyway, I guess I got to get to work. And I write.
Waiting on you.
It's not going to get any cooler today.
No.
Because there's no cloud in the sky. It's all blue. I like it. Get a little bit of vitamin D.
Okay. Got my tomatoes set up here by the porch. We've always had good luck here with tomatoes here. This time we're planting the black crims right here by the porch. And one oddball. Somehow when Kathy was doing her tomato seeds, she got one that didn't have a label on it. So we're not sure what kind that is.
It didn't have a label because I think it was a seed that just dropped in there when I was putting it on, in the other
right.
parts.
Okay. So it's an oddball. We'll figure out what it is.
Yeah.
But we know it's a big tomato. It shouldn't be a cherry because she was planting only big tomatoes in her greenhouse. First 3 here.
Yes, I need to water that.
Is Alice's Dream. I don't know a lot about them. You know anything about them?
It was a free seed packet that they gave me at Baker Creek.
So 3 Alice's Dreams, 3 Paul Robesons, and over here, here's where our volunteers are. Sorry for the shadows. We have 3 little volunteers here, a big volunteer, very small volunteer that I'm gonna let grow a while here, and another small one here that I'm gonna let grow a while. Kathy had also started a couple of brandywines from seed inside in the greenhouse. And she's also got some black brandywines, and we're going to plant 4 of those. So that's what we got for tomatoes. All right, I'm getting ready to plant my black crims. One thing I thought was important to show, see how tall this tomato is? One thing we've learned through watching the internet and some of the YouTubers that are out there is it's best to try to get your tomato in as deep as you can, because all the little fine hairs on here, they turn out to be roots. So what we have seen, you clip off these bottom 2 branches, and then when you go to plant them, you plant them in about up to here. So let's see if we can get that in. Okay, and then the one additional thing I do, at least in the beginning, is have a nice little bowl so that when you water them, the water stays with them and doesn't just drain all over the place. So that's our method of planting tomatoes. All right, it's the next day. We did get everything planted, but we were
tired.
We were a little tired yesterday, so we said, well, let's put off the rest of the video until today. And as I've said, tomatoes look good. That's after a day in the ground. Looks like some of these might could use a little bit more water.
These are black creme?
These are black creme. So one of these, see, it's cut off.
Because the kitty got it.
The kitty got into it while it was still in the greenhouse, the backside of the greenhouse. So she chewed off a couple of these. I might point those out, but it seems to be doing okay, and I think it'll recover. Still standing up.
It did last year. So, well,
still standing straight. here's a Alice's dream tomato, and she clipped that one off too. It's got one green leaf on it. The rest of these, now I just got through watering these. We're in that drought, and we've even gotten where we're watering the yard. We hardly ever water the yard.
Yeah.
But the yard is just crunchy grass, and so
hurts my bare feet.
These are some of the brandywines that we transplanted that were volunteers from last year. So we got all those going. All of them seem to be living pretty well. Even the small ones. We had some real small ones that I was a little skeptical whether they were going to make it after I transplanted them, but they seem to be doing okay so far.
And this here is the garlic that was planted that never came up, and that was in November of 2024.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I mean, it's starting to turn a little bit brown. So hopefully next month we're going to dig it up and kind of big bulb of
it's gonna
garlic.
Probably be look like an apple.
Yeah.
Here is some brandywines that Kathy started from seed.
And also what we're going to try this year to try to keep the bugs away from the tomatoes is I've got some holy basil. I just went ahead and brought my plants or the pots over here instead of planting them in here. I mean, I'm sure, you know, once they go to seed, they'll end up in here anyway, but I'm trying to keep them, you know, where they won't take over the bed like they've done everywhere else. Which is fine because I like making tea with it.
Some more of the black brandywines and some more that the kitty clipped off. A couple of those. Again, they still seem to be living okay. These are some cucumbers that I planted. How long ago was that? A week ago? About a week ago.
Something like that.
Maybe a little more than a week. Don't think we got that on video, but maybe. But anyway, we have the Boston cucumbers and Dar cucumbers here, and
they're saying that I think the Dar is supposed to tolerate heat.
Okay, so
because we have that here.
We hope. Well, I put them in the right place because that gets more sun than this end, because this end gets protected with the shade of the house before that end. So,
but we'll still end up putting up shade cloth.
We will at some point.
Yeah.
At some point.
Did you want to look back, show them those flowers before they wilt away?
Sure. The Sweet Williams.
Explain what we have here. What I did.
We got us a solar fountain that's
right now.
I think is it a Temu special?
No, Amazon.
That's almost the same thing. I just put it in. It hasn't got a good solar charge on it yet, so it's kind of not real great at the moment. But
no, but it looks really
But it looks good. It ran real good for probably 30 minutes. Yeah. But I guess it probably had some charge on it from the factory.
Well, plus the sun was on it at that time.
Yeah. And these is what Kathy was talking about. These are Sweet Williams.
They're so pretty.
They are beautiful. I like the various colors in there. It's not just a single color. So I'm glad she planted those. These are some we planted last year.
Last year, never, didn't do anything.
Never developed.
Nope.
And so I'm glad they developed this year.
And one thing I did yesterday, that's milkweed right there that I started from seed. I've got that right there, and that's going to be for the butterflies. So hopefully, if they survive.
At Costco it is. Was it Costco? No, we were at,
that was at Wabi Sabi.
Wabi Sabi, where we get our strawberries.
Farms,
and they had some jalapeno peppers and some bell peppers, and so we got some jalapenos. They seem to be doing okay so far.
No, we didn't get bell peppers from there. We got bell peppers from Costco.
Okay.
Get straight.
That's why there's two of us here, so one knows what's going on. So anyway, zinnias, of course, more zinnias, of course.
Yep.
We like zinnias, and they're easy. They're very easy.
And they kind of self-seed themselves like everything else.
And so we got
I'm
those
trying to get going.
I got parsley. Got another jalapeno pepper that we planted, and back here at this bottlebrush tree, I was watering back in this area, and water was dripping off the tree. And down here on the brick, we saw a bird back there. Kathy saw a bird back there, and we were thinking it might have been a chickadee, because the chickadee babies fledged today, and so we thought one of them might have got back here, and he was in that water and couldn't fly. And so I started walking back here, and I looked at it closer, and it was a ruby-throated hummingbird, and he was there just kind of bathing in the water. I'd never seen that. I've seen it on videos where they're doing it in a bird bath, but now they're just kind of laying up on a brick.
And that's the reason why I got the fountain, because I hear that they like fountains.
So anyway, show you more about what we got planted. Here on our cattle panel, that is a spaghetti squash. Here at the end, I planted 3 rows of onion bulbs.
Not ones that I try to seed.
Not one that we did out of seed. Here, these were butternut squashes, and Kathy started all these from seed.
Yeah.
So we got those where they can run up on the cattle panel. We had planted string beans a few weeks ago. I can't remember exactly how long it's been now. Here we had okra that kind of sporadically came up. It was okra that we had seeded, got seed from last year, and they just didn't come up real well. Don't know whether it's because it's bad seed or just dry conditions. We didn't water it enough. But anyway, I got a seed pack, and I filled in the gaps with those seeds. Here we have white spine cucumbers. Got those planted. Kathy grew those from seed. And here, if you see the little holes there, I planted some, Sumter cucumbers and the Space Master cucumbers that we had grew last year. And both of those seemed to work pretty well last year. And figure in our effort to have continuous cucumbers, we're going to try to plant one after the other. So we figure these has got a few weeks advantage on the ones I just planted. Yeah. So once the early ones start going bad, we'll start eating the newer ones. So.
And then we put a little bit of onions around on the bottom just to see if they'll grow in the green stalk.
Yeah.
And these green ones here, those are the little turnips that I tried to
little
see.
Tiny turnips.
But they're still green, so you never know.
They might.
And then these are the romaine that just won't do anything. And I have never, ever had a problem with romaine growing in any of my green stalks. Yep. I mean, I've had them here. I've tried over there. I don't know what it is. I'm going to try a different brand next year.
Go with that.
Next fall.
Go with that.
So, I mean, I got 3 packets of.
On the plus side, the bok choy is looking really good.
We had the bok choy there, and it filled up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Same thing that it's doing here, and looking so good. Oh, so nice.
Yeah. Getting ready to eat some.
Yeah.
Maybe not today, but soon.
No, I think I'm going to put it in our dinner tonight.
Okay. Okay.
And these are onions that I did start from seed.
Grew them from seed.
And they're still growing.
Just tiny. And she transplanted them, and they still seem to be growing. So hopefully they do okay.
And then I've got thyme starting to come up.
I mean, little kind of hiding there, a couple there, a couple of small ones there. So it's starting to come. Here with our cage, as last year, we had to put the cage on to keep squirrels off. The first 3 or 4 the squirrels ate. So so we put the cages on it, and they haven't been getting to them.
One of them have tried to get on it.
No. So a couple of more good ones over here, Kath. So
is it time for them yet, or
no? I think maybe tomorrow.
You close that so maybe they can
tomorrow.
See them.
Okay. Let's see. What else you want to talk about today?
Well, I mean, I just got my herbs, and everybody has seen that. What I have started to do.
There's the birdhouse where the chickadees fledged this morning.
Yeah, I can show you. They have a neat nest.
Yep.
You can see inside of there.
Yeah. kind of like a green moss.
Yeah.
It's a lot different than the bluebird nest, which is mostly just pine straw. So,
looking at it, almost looks like maybe it had gotten some off of that ball over there. See?
okay, maybe it did.
Huh.
Maybe it did.
But I'm keeping it in there another day. I usually wait until a day or two after they fledge before I take the nest out and clean it out.
Okay.
So what I have started doing is cutting off some of the chamomile things to dry so I can make some chamomile tea. I've never had chamomile tea, or at least from me growing it. It's the first time I've ever grown it. However, I don't know how in the world this happened, but I thought all of that was chamomile. You know what that is? That's dill.
Yep, that is dill.
How it got in there, I don't know. I think maybe at one time I tried to make this all dill because I had it over here where the oregano is.
Well, looks like we have maybe some more dill coming up here.
And I'm hoping
got another one in the back, so we might we have chamomile and dill competing.
Well, once I get all the blooms off of that, I'm going to put it over here with the rest of the chamomile, because I know that's chamomile.
Okay. Alrighty.
I mean, the rest of it's just
the rest of it's just regular old stuff.
Did you want to see the cherry tomatoes?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't show those.
Oh, these chives?
Yeah.
They've been growing here for
a couple years.
3 years. This will be the 3rd year.
Yeah.
And
we just keep
flipping off of them, and they just keep growing.
Volunteers.
All these were volunteers. They weren't all kind of uniformly spaced as I have them now. They were all kind of clustered together in different places, kind of clustered like that. And so I just separated them and moved them around and got them going.
And then look right in the middle of them.
Yeah, and right here, that is a sweet potato. For those who watched some of our videos last fall, I had sweet potatoes back here behind our shed.
Yeah.
So that was a volunteer. And
we like volunteers.
We like volunteers. Volunteers tend to grow better.
Yeah, they do.
So we'll take those where we can get them.
Yep. I don't think that's coming up.
Anything else that you want to cover? Alrighty, let's get in a shadier spot so I can see. I'm not sure whether y'all can see me, but I can't see. Okay, there we go.
Got to show Miss Lucky at least one time.
Okay, go show Miss Lucky. Oop, I dropped the camera almost.
Yep. Hey, Miss Lucky. Hi, baby. How you doing? Oh, look at you. You being a little ham. I want my Circes. That's what I want. I'm sitting here being very patient.
That time.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And I did clean up this a little bit. I took out what I thought was weeds. I'm sure there's more weeds in there, but sure. We'll just leave it alone.
It's hard to differentiate until I get flowers on them.
Yeah. Again, I know nothing about flowers. I'm still learning about vegetables.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Maybe.
I think we do a little more consistent year after year.
Yeah.
Except with the green stalks, they're kind of just sporadic. Sometimes they do okay, sometimes not so much.
Yeah.
But we'll get there.
Yeah. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Please like, if you don't mind, and also subscribe. See, I can't even talk.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway, so I guess we'll see you on the next one then.
All right, bye.
Bye.